students, once again welcome back to Bosco Campus Vision YouTube channel of Kottayam Don Bosco College. I am Grishma TJ, faculty member of PG Department of Commerce. This time I am here with the paper Management Concepts and Thought, which is a core paper for semester 3 BCom with Commerce Tax Procedure and Practices students under Kerala University. This is the 63rd lecture of the series. In this lecture, we are discussing about importance, process and classification of communication. In the previous lecture, we already learned about what's the meaning of communication. The word communication is originated from a Latin word communes, which means something common. Communication is the process of exchanging information, ideas, thoughts, feelings and emotions through speech, signals, writing or behavior. In communication process, a sender encodes a message and then using a medium and send it to appropriate feedback using a medium. Effective communication is important for the development of an organization. It is something which helps the manager to perform the basic functions of management. Communication skills form the basis of any business activity. Communication is possible only when there are at least two persons, one sender and the other the receiver. This means that one person alone cannot communicate. Communication is the expressing thoughts, ideas and feelings. It creates awareness. Communication is effective to fulfilling a goal. It should avoid isolation. It also helps in socializing. It is said that one cannot survive without communication. It highlights issues. The purpose of communication is to develop managerial skills by learning from others. So, it creates progress and development of managerial skills. It's also important in educating the masses. Look at the means of communication. Communication may be classified into different types depending on different bases. The important among them are, on the basis of method used in communication, it can be divided into verbal and non-verbal. Verbal communication. Verbal communication refers to the form of communication in which message is transmitted verbally. Communication is done by word, mouth and a piece of writing. Objective of every communication is to have people understood what we are trying to convey. Simply, transmission of ideas or meanings from one person to another through written or spoken words is known as verbal communication. Verbal communication can again be classified as oral communication and written communication. Oral communication. In oral communication, spoken words are used. It includes face-to-face conversations, speech, telephonic conversation, video, radio, television, voice over internet. In oral communication, communication is influenced by pitch, volume, speed and clarity of speaking. Simply, oral communication is the transmission of messages through spoken words. Face-to-face conversation is the most natural way of transmitting messages. Mechanical devices which are used for oral communication include telephone, intercom system, paging system, dictating machines, etc. Oral communication is also known as dyadic communication. Written communication. In written communication, written signs or symbols are used to communicate. A written message may be printed or handwritten. In written communication, message can be transmitted via email, letter, report, memo, etc. Message in written communication is influenced by the vocabulary and grammar used, writing style, precision and clarity of the language used. Simply, written communication is the transmission of messages in writing. In most of the organizations, written communication is the most common method. They may be in the form of orders, instructions, reports, circulars, manuals, handbooks, notes, etc. It also includes diagrams, pictures, graphs, etc. Look at the non-verbal communication. Non-verbal communication is the transmission of ideas or meanings from one person to another other than the spoken or written words. Through signs or symbols, non-verbal can go without verbal communication. Verbal can't go without non-verbal communication. It is communication through gestures and postures. Gestures also communicate very meaningfully. Gestures are the movement of our arms, legs, hands and head. For example, shaking head, waving hands, movement of lips and wink of an eye also carry ideas or understanding. Studies reveal that more than 65% of human communication is through non-verbal clues than through written or spoken words. Okay, my dear students, this is all for today's session. Do homework and send me back through WhatsApp. Thank you for listening.